They thought the mysteries ended in Egypt. But the map continues, across oceans, mountains, and stars. From the ghost cities of Mexico to stairways carved with the memory of kings, to codices that watched the movement of Mars, to stone houses built for gods or giants. Each site whispers the same question: who built them and why? This is part 2, the cities of memory, where myth meets mathematics and history remembers what time tried to erase. Part 7, City of Mystery. 40 kilometers northeast of Mexico City lies a ghost, Teotihuacan, the place where the gods were born. At least, that's what the Aztecs called it when they discovered the ruins.
In the 14th century CE, even 100 years after the city had fallen silent.
Its true name? Lost to time. Perhaps Puch, the Maya word for place of reeds.
Between 100 BCE and 500 CE, Teotihuacan was the largest city in Mesoamerica. 21 square kilometers, housing 125,000 to 200,000 people. Its founding followed the eruption of Mount Zitla, which destroyed Cuicuilco and sent refugees streaming north. Teotihuacan's urban planning was revolutionary. The Avenue of the Dead, 40 meters wide, 4 kilometers long, connected 3 massive structures. The Pyramid of the Sun, standing 65 meters tall with a volume of 1 million cubic meters, completed by 100 CE and aligned to sunrise on February 11th and October 29th. The Pyramid of the Moon, 43 meters high, and the Ciudadela complex containing the Temple of the Feathered Serpent, built with 700,000 cubic meters of material. The city was a multi-ethnic metropolis. Nahua, Otomi, Totonac, and Maya from Oaxaca and the Gulf Coast. Social stratification determined residence. Elites lived near the Avenue Inn. Compounds decorated with murals depicting the maize goddess and Tlaloc, the storm god. Laborers occupied multi-story apartment complexes with obsidian workshops. The city's primary industry, exporting tools across Mesoamerica. Remarkably, Teotihuacan had no royal palaces or ball courts, suggesting collective governance rather than divine kingship. Religion centered on human and animal sacrifice during dedication ceremonies. In 378 CE, Teotihuacan conquered Tikal, sending the warrior, spear thrower owl to install a new dynasty, proof of their military reach. But between 550 and 750 CE, Teotihuacan burned. The cause? Perhaps internal revolt, perhaps the catastrophic drought of 535 to 536 CE, a climate event recorded worldwide. Details fascinate. Pecked cross circles with 260 holes, served as urban grid markers and calendrical devices. Bone isotope analysis reveals 80% of residents were immigrants. Elite murals depicted sea lions and net-draped jaguars, symbols from distant coasts. Teotihuacan was cosmopolitan, sophisticated, and utterly enigmatic. A city of gods, ruled by ghosts. Part 8, The Stairway to History, Copan, Honduras, heart of classic Maya civilization, 250 to 900 CE, where 20,000 souls once thrived. Here stands structure. 26, a pyramid temple with a staircase unlike any other. The hieroglyphic stairway. More than 1,800 glyphs carved into 63 steps. The longest Maya text ever discovered. Construction occurred in 2 phases. The first in 710 CE by King 13, commemorating his father, King 12, who reigned for 60 years. But the current version dates to 755 CE, commissioned by King 15 for a desperate purpose, to re-legitimize the dynasty after catastrophic defeat. 738 CE, King 13 faced Quirigua in battle and lost. He was captured and beheaded. Copan's glory shattered in a single day. King 15 rebuilt the stairway not just as monument, but as propaganda, reclaiming divine authority through historical narrative. The 13 terraces symbolize the 13 layers of heaven. The bottom 15 steps remain in original position. The upper sections were reconstructed in the 1930s and 40s. The text chronicles Copan's history from its founding in 426 CEE by Kinich Yaks Kuk Mo, a ruler with Teotihuacan connections through subsequent dynastic events. The construction of Papagayo's tomb in the 5th century.
The Mat House of 738 CE, suggesting consensus governance before the catastrophe.
Conservation began in the 1890s. A protective shelter was added in 1985.
The Getty Ai-Cha project from 1999 onward has combated fungal growth using local lime mortar. A rare detail, blocks from the original stairway were reused in the reconstruction. The stairway appears on Honduras's 1 Lempira banknote as a national symbol. Excavations from 1986 to 1988 confirmed the temple's role as a resurrection monument after defeat.
Later kings, ruling until 820 CE, traced their legitimacy back to the founding lineage documented on these very steps. History carved in stone, rising toward heaven.
Part 9. Watching Mars. The Dresden Codex, one of only 4 Maya codices to survive Spanish conquest. Dating to the 11th or 12th century CE, this deerskin manuscript contains some of humanity's most sophisticated astronomical knowledge, predating European astronomy by centuries. Pages 43b through 45b contain something extraordinary, a Mars table.
The Maya tracked Mars's synodic period, the time between successive oppositions.
The Maya tracked Mars's synodic period, the time between successive oppositions, approximately 687 days. Their table spans 780 days, divided into 10 modules of 78 days each, closely approximating. Mars's retrograde motion of approximately 75 days. The base date, 3 Lammat, March 24th, 818 CE, marking Mars during retrograde before opposition. The iconography shows the Mars beast with disheveled hair suspended over a celestial band, accompanied by eclipse glyphs. Pages 69 through 74 present the upper water table, a sidereal Mars table using 702-day intervals, alternating long intervals of 706.67 days, including retrograde, with short intervals of 543.17 days without retrograde. The pattern: 7 long intervals plus 1 short, or 8 long plus 1 short, totaling 25 intervals spanning approximately 17,171 days, perfectly synchronizing 25 sidereal Mars cycles with 20 Venus cycles. The Maya prioritized synchronization over precision.
A statistical detail, the probability of 9 out of 10 base dates.
Pattern after a short interval is 1 in 100,000. This was not guesswork.
Following this a pattern after a short interval is 1 in 100,000. This was not guesswork.
A fundamentally different paradigm from Western astrology. The Maya watched the skies, and the skies answered.
The Maya watched the skies, and the skies answered. Part 10. Houses of Giants. Euboea, Greece. Mount Ochi rises stark against Mediterranean blue. On these remote peaks stand structures that defy explanation. The Dracospita, dragon houses. 23 megalithic buildings scattered between Mount Ochi and Styra, constructed without mortar from thin, flat stones stacked with mathematical precision. Massive megaliths form roofs and doorways in jam lintel style, reminiscent of Stonehenge. Roof openings echo the Pantheon, allowing light, or moonlight, to penetrate the interior. Altitude, mountainous heights near Charistos. The name Draco evokes ancient giants. Dating to the pre-classical period, approximately 1100 BCE, the structures contain pottery fragments, tools, animal bones, and mysterious potsherds with unidentified writing. First recorded by John Hawkins in 1797. 2002 to 2004, the University of Athens conducted a groundbreaking study. Results showed astronomical alignment to Sirius in 1100 BCE. Parallels emerge: Egypt's Djoser Pyramid, Teotihuacan's architecture. The dragon houses share construction principles with distant civilizations separated by oceans and millennia. Theories abound: astronomical observatories, temples to Hera, Zeus, or Heracles, Hellenistic watchtowers provisioned with food, or storage depots for agricultural surplus. Rare details: the megaliths are so massive that their transport up the mountain defies explanation. Luminescence dating of surfaces confirmed the ancient timeline. Local folklore insists they were built by giants, beings who could move mountains. The dragon houses stand, silent sentinels over questions we cannot answer. Derinkuyu, the underground city of Cappadocia. Beneath the heart of central Turkey lies a world carved in silence. A city without sunlight, without time, without fear of the sky. They call it Derinkuyu, the deep well. 85 meters beneath the plains of Cappadocia, a labyrinth of rock opens into the earth. 18 levels connected by spiral tunnels, stone doors, and hidden passages. It could shelter 20,000 people, along with their food, water, animals, and faith. The story begins in 1963, when a man renovating his home broke through a wall in his basement and found a dark corridor leading downward. He followed it, thinking it was an old wine cellar. But the tunnel kept going, deeper and deeper, until it opened into chambers carved by hands long forgotten. What he discovered was not just a cave. It was a city, one that no one alive had ever known existed. Derinkuyu covers more than 4 square kilometers, with hundreds of rooms carved into soft volcanic tuff. There are kitchens blackened by ancient smoke, schools with benches cut from rock, stables, storage halls, water wells, and even a large meeting chamber shaped like a cathedral. A vertical ventilation shaft, nearly 55 meters high, brings fresh air through every level, keeping the temperature constant at about 13 degrees Celsius year-round. Even more astonishing, it connects to dozens of other underground cities, including Kaymaklı, Özkonak, and Mazı, forming a subterranean network stretching for hundreds of kilometers. Each tunnel is designed with defense in mind. At every intersection stands a rolling stone door, a circular slab weighing up to 500 kilograms, perfectly balanced to seal a passage from within. These are not random shelters, they are engineered fortresses. Ventilation shafts double as emergency exits. The deepest levels contain wells that never connect to the surface, ensuring water even if the upper world was poisoned or invaded. Archaeologists believe the earliest layers date to the Phrygians, around the 8th century BCE, but the precision of its engineering and the lack of any inscriptions or artifacts typical of that era suggest something older. The stone-cutting style matches Hittite quarries from the 2nd millennium BCE, and some tunnels bear geological weathering far older than that. If true, Derinkuyu could predate the pyramids of Giza. But the greatest mystery isn't how they built it, it's why. Cappadocia is a land of volcanoes. Mount Ertzis and Mount Hassan have erupted many times throughout prehistory. Perhaps Derinkuyu was born from fear, a sanctuary against ash clouds and firestorms that darkened the sun for years. Others see signs of a different disaster. Airtight chambers, sealed tunnels, and food storage indicate long-term survival, as if the builders expected to remain underground for generations. Local folklore speaks of a great burning, a time when the surface world became unlivable. Old Turkish legends mention beings of light descending from the sky, forcing humanity to flee into the ground for safety. And ancient Christian texts tell of early believers hiding here from Roman persecution, transforming the city into a labyrinth of faith and resistance. At the lowest levels lies a small chapel, its altar carved directly from bedrock, facing east toward a sunrise no one inside could see. Perhaps it was built to remind them of what waited above, a promise that darkness was temporary. Excavations by the Turkish Ministry of Culture and Tourism since 1965 have mapped nearly half of the complex. But many tunnels remain sealed by collapsed rock and ground. Some archaeologists even suggest the network could extend more than 400 kilometers, making it the largest subterranean structure on Earth. No inscriptions, no royal tombs, no record of its builders, only the silence of stone and the faint echo of generations who lived, prayed, and died beneath the earth. Derinkuyu is not just an archaeological site, it's a question carved in rock.
What kind of world forces civilization underground? And what kind of knowledge did they carry down with them?
This is Mystery 11, the city beneath the earth. We have journeyed through time, from serpent shadows descending pyramids to kings entombed beneath temples, from tunnels filled with golden spheres to calendars that predicted not the end of the world, but its renewal, from feathered serpent gods to asteroid impacts that reshaped all life on Earth, from ghost cities to staircases telling dynastic stories, from astronomical tables tracking Mars to mysterious mountain houses aligned with stars. The serpent's shadow, forever descending. The tunnel of stars, forever glittering. The calendar wheel, forever turning. And we, forever wondering. This is not the end. This is the beginning. The ancient world calls to us still, waiting for those brave enough to listen.